Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for another Toronto Raptors watch party today. 7 games remaining on the season, including tonight. Let's grind through this and get through this one. We've had a lot of tough games this season, but there is reason to believe that this might be the toughest one yet. There is just not a lot of players available today for the Raptors. They only have 8 players dressed for today. I don't know what I expected from the starting 5, but it's not good. I don't know what I was expecting, but actually just seeing it, it's not good. Raptors don't have a lot of guys available. They're playing a team that is fighting to be the 1 seed in the NBA's Western Conference, the superior conference. So it's going to be a tough one here. The Toronto Raptors are now 17.5-point underdogs. That is the largest spread I have ever seen on a Raptors game. That is one of the largest spreads I've ever seen on a basketball game, period. Like, I've been covering the sport betting-wise for about 2 years now, and I cannot recall an NBA spread often reaching 18 territory. I'm sure there's some examples even this season where that's been the case, but man, this is going to be tough. Like, the expectation is almost a 20-point loss here. So This is just what we got to deal with. But again, 7 more games to go. We're going to grind through it right here on Amateur Hour Sports. Hit that like button to get us started here. We're still out here. I'm going to be here for 6 of the last 7 Raptors games, including tonight. As of right now, I actually might miss another one with a work thing. And I am not inclined to refuse plans when there's a Raptors game on right now, because let's get a load of the state of this starting 5 here, guys. I don't know what I expected, but Emmanuel quickly starts. Thank you. Grady Dick starts. Awesome. Garrett Temple starting. First of all, you kind of go in order here. Garrett Temple, that sucks. At least he's been doing okay. Jalen McDaniels is starting. I cannot stress to you how little of a desire I have to watch Jalen McDaniels play basketball. I don't have the words to tell you how little I want to see Jalen McDaniels play basketball. When Jalen McDaniels checks in, I usually turn the game off. And I did yesterday. Not only is Jalen McDaniels starting, as if it could get worse. With all due respect to this guy. Did a video on him today. When you woke up this morning, Malik Williams, well, I'm assuming you didn't wake up too late. When you woke up this morning, Malik Williams was a G League player. Decent one. He's starting an NBA game tonight. Not only did he start the day as a G League player, sign an NBA contract, which I'm sure had been in the works for a couple days. It's not just, hey, Malik, what's up? You want to play tonight? He's starting. He started against Rudy Gobert. And, I ain't the biggest Rudy fan, but I'm far from the biggest Rudy hater. But, Naz Reid is going to fucking cook this guy. Unless he doesn't. I don't know. This got to be like the worst lineup they've ever had. I can't. At least, in my ideal Raptors starting 5, 2 of these guys would be in it. Grady Dick starts in my best Raptors starting 5. Emmanuel Quickly, of course, starts in my best starting 5. Yeah, who's coming off the bench? So off the bench today, the Raptors will have Javon Freeman Liberty, Mohamedou Gay, and Jordan Nwora. I would have started Jordan Nwora over Jalen McDaniels, but thus is the nature of this current team. I don't know what to tell you guys. Jalen McDaniels starting a basketball game. Wow. Like, even the Grizzlies are starting Scottie Pippen Jr., Luke Kennard, Gigi Jackson, Santi Aldama, Jaren Jackson Jr. Like, that's a watchable five. This is gonna be tough, dude. This is gonna be tough. Well, if you were interested in getting a look at Malik Williams, you're gonna get a big one. You're gonna get a big one right out the gates of this game. They're gonna lose by 20. I mean, the spread is 18, so like, I mean, they're gonna lose by 20. They're gonna get crushed. What are they gonna do? How are they gonna play defense? I don't know how you can. I don't know if you can bet 18, but I don't know how the Raptors keep it within 18. How do they keep it within 18? I have no idea. I have no idea how the Raptors are going to keep this one within 18 tonight. I genuinely have no idea. No idea whatsoever. All right. Well, we're going to do it, right? We're here. We're going to do it. We're going to stream for this one. Hey, video came out today. I was, the news came out, Malik Williams signed, and typically this season, I've gone 10-day guy. I don't really care to spend a few hours on a video about that guy, but you know what I did today? You know what I did? I went, you know what? You want to talk about it. You want to make content for it. Do it then. Put in the work and do it. So I did it. I went out of my way, get the video out today on Malik Williams. And I'm happy about it. I felt good about myself. Like I said last stream, putting in more work on the stream, on the content now. Going to get more content out there. Started yesterday. Got a video out yesterday. Got a video out today. We're streaming both days as well. Video should be coming out tomorrow. Work might get a bit hectic. So we'll see if I can handle that in the morning. But I want to get one out tomorrow. I want to get one out Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. I think we're gonna start bringing back shorts as well. Hey, if you guys like my content, and I'm very appreciative that some of you do, you're gonna get tons of content. But yeah, I don't have any. I was just thinking I need a drink. I don't have one. How are we gonna do this, man? Mini eggs. No, I don't need. I just had gum. I don't want to get that flavor out. No, keep that flavor in there. Maybe it's good I don't have beer, because I think if I had a beer, I'd have 4 for this game. I'd have at least 2. I'd probably have 3, but it might get to 4. Maybe it's good I don't have beer for this one. But man, I'd like some. This one is going to be fucking tough. Oh man. Well, I don't know how. What am I supposed to tell you guys? What am I supposed to say? Right? What do you want me to tell you guys about this game? You know, I can't come here and break down the game, talk about matchups. Like, they're throwing these guys out there to die, man. I have no possible way of even thinking about breaking this game down, analyzing the game. Like, I'll give you some play-by-play. I'll roast some guys. I'll talk about Malik Williams, new center, who's starting on his NBA debut. You know what? What a moment for that guy, huh? That's what an amazing moment for him in a game to get an opportunity like this. As much as these games mean very little to us, mean very little to fans in general, the NBA landscape in general, here's a guy who has played overseas. He played 5 years of college basketball, played overseas, played in the G League, and is starting an NBA game today. Like, do we have any idea what that means to a guy like this, right? So, let's try to enjoy this one as much as possible. Mike B puts it right in chat. It can only get better. I don't know. I would say how can this get worse? But like quickly starting at least. Does that can this be worse? Would there be a game they don't have quickly and they start Freeman Liberty with this group? Maybe, right? This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. All right. Malik Williams I don't care about. I kind of had a hunch when Olynyk wasn't in that they might actually just start Malik Williams instead of going small out the gate. I'm truly horrified that McDaniels is starting. I guess Noir didn't exactly play well yesterday, but I don't see any reason at all to play Jalen McDaniels. He sucks and he doesn't try. I don't know, man. Not a guy I really like watching play basketball. This is going to be this is going to be a loss. We can chalk this one up in the loss column. We're going to lose this game. This would have to be like, what is the biggest upset in NBA history? Like, I'm not talking about playoffs, like, Golden State, we believe, versus Dallas, 8 beats a 1. I ain't talking about that. Biggest upset in NBA history against the spread. Because I'm pretty sure 2 years ago there was one in like the 18 range. Okay, it was a few years ago. 2 years ago. So the Pistons were plus 17 against the Bucks and beat them in 2022. There was one involving the Blazers not long ago that I'm thinking of. I thought the Blazers had a nasty one a couple years, or were the winner of one. So the largest against the spread victory in NBA history, like team that won the game, this was their spread. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 2020 with an 18.5 spread. In 2022, the Pistons were plus 17 against the Bucks and beat them. So this would be the second largest upset, according to sportsbook odds, which are likely the best indicator of the overall strength of the matchup. This would be the second largest upset in NBA history if the Raptors were to win today. I personally don't see that happening, but in the highest scoring era, I suppose it's more likely, but yeah, they're going to lose this game. Unfortunately, the Grizzlies have the Bucks tonight, so no victory for the Grizzlies likely here, although Doc Rivers could do some magic and lose that game, but this is going to be a nasty one. This is going to be a nasty one. Oh, boy. We'll see. We're going to see Ant poster like he did to Watanabe. I don't know. I kind of want to see one. Just like I wanted to poster McDaniels because I think that'd be hilarious. But I think like just in general, if he did it, it'd be at least some excitement to the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I personally start Nawara here instead of McDaniels. I guess he's going for the size of McDaniels against Naz Reid at the 4, but I don't know. I don't think you can really match up plan for something like this. The Raptors in 95 beating the 72-win Bulls. Let's see if they made the list here. Because they have games from 1995 on here. So the Raptors actually do not feature on this list. However, the Raptors were plus 14.5 against the Thunder in 2010 and beat them. That is the Only one that made the list here. So I don't know what the spread was in that Bulls-Raptors game, but it wasn't 14.5, surprisingly. Today it's 17.5, guys. Let's see where this one goes. A McDaniels jersey. I don't think anybody's buying one except maybe his mom has one. Maybe Darko's throwing him a bone so he can start against his brother, who is way better than him. I don't know. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe they're going to match up McDaniels on McDaniels and say, hey, who better to defend this guy but probably the guy who's defended him the most out of anybody ever, his brother. This is tough. This is tough. Yeah, can you even buy a McDaniels jersey? Let's see. Can you buy a Jalen McDaniels jersey? All right, hang on. Just checking in. Please select from the roster. Let's see who else made it. So you can customize it to be Jalen McDaniels. Can I buy a Malik Williams jersey? No Malik Williams jersey. They do have Jahmiz Ramsey still on here. They still have Justice Winslow on here. They do not have Jonte Porter on here, though he is technically still on the roster. Any other Marquise Noel is on here. He does play for the 905, but is no longer under contract with the Raptors in the NBA because he was waived. Yeah, this is. I don't think I'll ever see anybody wearing a McDaniels one. I was prepared for the Temple zone today. I was not prepared for the McDaniels zone, and nor do I have any interest in seeing it. But gonna have to grind through here. If I miss 5 door shots in a row, I have to buy a McDaniels Raptors jersey. I can't handle that pressure. Also, I'm not wasting. If we did something like that, I'd just give away a jersey because I'm not gonna waste my money on that when somebody could have an actual cool jersey. But speaking of the door shot here, I've missed. All right, I've missed one. Let's add some pressure to this. I've missed one in a row, so no pressure. There are 7 games left in the season. I may not even. I'm only going to be streaming 6 out of 7 of those games, maybe 5 potentially if something goes on with work next week. All right, if I before the end of the season miss 5 door shots in a row, we'll make the jersey giveaway 17K subs 3 jerseys. Instead of just the 2. We're just handing out jerseys. By the way, we are 17 subscribers away from 17K on this channel. And I'm ramping up the content, so hopefully we hit that milestone next week. And I'm hoping right at the end of the season we do the giveaway. I'm hoping we can get I want to leave the giveaway video up for a few days. And then the final game of the season is the 14th. And I want to reveal the winners of the giveaway on the 14th. But we need to get to the milestone before we get to that point. Hopefully we get to the milestone Tuesday next week. Hopefully we can, get some subs in and then do the giveaway on the 14th. That's my goal here. We'll see how things go there. I will be streaming the draft lottery. It's in my calendar. Something monstrous would have to happen for me not to stream for that. Actually some family plans could come up that day, but I'm going to try to make sure. Oh, it's on Mother's Day. Why would they make the NBA draft lottery on Mother's Day? That's dumb. Okay. Anyways, something crazy would have to happen for me not to stream for the draft lottery. Anyway, let's do the door shot here. Let's do the door. So I've missed 1. If I make this, then there are 5 streams left, and I'd have to miss all 5 in order to do a giveaway. So hopefully, I'm hoping I make this one, to be honest. All right, let's do this. Now you all want me to miss, so this adds on to some pressure here. Let's do this. Door shot track in 21 and 36 here. If I were to miss every shot for the rest of the season, I'd be at 500 because I'm not going to do one of the games. So I've hit my goal of 500, but let's get a couple here. Let's get a few more in for the rest of the season. Let's do this. Last one I missed. It was front rim, like almost bounced up and went in, but just not enough juice. Let's do this one today. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry, chat. We got the swish. We got the nothing but net. On release, came off a little to the right. And I actually thought I completely airballed it, but like there's some that feel good and don't go and go and sorry, some feel good and don't go in. That felt like out of my hands. That felt horrible, but straight in. What can I tell you guys? I'm a born shooter. I'm an active shooter. Active shooter in the building. Let security know at the front desk. But here is the instant replay. Gotta get a good look at this one. Nice flare out on the form. Oh, you can see me right there. This extra little extension forward is not natural. Would be like it just flares out like that. I pushed a bit further forward. Watch closely here. I go in a little bit further forward because I kind of tense up because I realize I missed through it. Right there, I just kind of go a little bit further forward, and then I just finish the form, and it goes in, and it goes in. And look at that sense of relief. That is a relieved gentleman right there. Because I didn't think that was going in. But, hey, we got it. That's the big thing. Door shot tracking improves to 22 of 37. And that will guarantee above 500 on door shot tracking for the season. Which has been going on for about half the season now. So, not bad, eh? I don't miss, baby. 22 of 37. I've only missed 15 times. But I'll take that. I'll take that. I made it. It's crazy that Buddy Hield hasn't been to the playoffs. Hasn't been in a playoff series in his career. Huh. Well, I guess he was on the Kings. Then he was on the Pacers. I guess that checks out. Yeah. Most NBA games without a playoff appearance. Who's that? Most NBA games without playoff. Let's see. Most games, no playoffs. Let's see. Tom Van Arsdale, who played in the 60s and 70s, played from 1965 to 1977 and never played in the playoffs. Buddy Hield has the fourth most games played in NBA history without a playoff appearance. And guess what? He's about to change that. Well, actually, maybe not. The Pacers might be in the play-in tournament, so we'll see. Other notable names on this list, Popeye Jones, former Raptor. He has the record for, I think it's most, is it most rebounds in a game or like close to it? He has some sort of record with the Raptors. Brandon Knight on the list in the top 15. Eddie Curry. Wow, Eddie Curry never played in the playoffs. Damn, dude. I guess he played for the crap Chicago Bulls and the crap New York Knicks. Any other notable? Larry Markkinen, 22nd on the list. Interesting. Christian Wood, Colin Sexton. That's not going to change. So at the end of next season, Colin Sexton's probably going to be in the top 22 or so. And Larry Markkinen next season is going to put himself... Markkinen is going to be top 15 likely at the end of next season. Interesting list. I guess most of these guys at some point, like just in their career, will play in the playoffs, but it's interesting to see the active players. Josh Jackson, former Raptor. Only in preseason, though. At some point, a lot of these guys will play in the playoffs. But, man, imagine playing 929 NBA games and never playing in the playoffs. That is crazy. Shout out to a brand new subscriber that we just got here, Donna Redden. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Helping us on the road to 17,000 subscribers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting very close to that milestone. My goodness. We're going to do it, everybody. All right. I need a favor here, guys. So I only typically run ads, or at least I attempt to, during when I'm on BRB. However, I need to confirm that the ads are actually working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the button that would make an ad appear. Now, if you're in chat, it'll only be 30 seconds. You may not even get it if you're in chat. Please let me know if you do see an ad. I'm about to click the button. If you see an ad, type in chat. You saw it, just so I know that this button actually works, okay? I'm not going to do anything crazy while you're gone. Just let me know. Don't leave. I need help. I need to make sure this works. Okay, I'm going to try it. Okay, I clicked it. If you're still seeing me, you didn't see an ad. Well, hope for the people that do see an ad. Okay, great. We got Mike B, Spartan Thorn, Gramegna. Okay. Some people have ad block. It's cool. Personally, I pause my ad blocker on YouTube. I pay the creators, but trust me, I have an ad blocker as well, so I don't mind the people that just skip them. But I would feel icky to be a content creator and to block ads on YouTube. But again, honestly, you're fine. All right. So we're going to wait for like another 15 seconds here for everybody to come back. Delish even was able to skip it after 5 seconds. Some people didn't see an ad. Probably if you're just coming in, you just saw an ad when you came into the stream. Therefore, it wouldn't make you watch another one. So, hey, some people got one. All I care about is that some people got one. Not everybody's supposed to get one. It's just some people are supposed to get one. I don't know. It's just random. I don't know. Whatever. But it does work. Thank you for the research. Thank you, Mike B, Spartan Thorn, Graham Vandervecht, for confirming they did get one. Now I know it works, and my mind is at ease. All right. Let's dive into this. So if anybody wasn't here when we went live, we went through the starting five for this game, and oh boy, if you guys haven't seen the starting five yet, you might want to sit down. Do members get ads? Unfortunately, yes. I wish it was like Twitch where you didn't. If you were a member, you did not get ads. Unfortunately, that is not the case here, because that would be a good selling point, first of all. And second of all, you guys are paying for content. Like, you shouldn't see the ads. I have no control over that. Anyways, Raptors starting five for today. Manuel Quickly, cool. Grady Dick, great. Garrett Temple, okay, not great. Jalen McDaniels, just not good, not horrible. I don't like Jalen McDaniels, nor do I want to watch him play basketball. And Malik Williams. Malik Williams was a G League player when I woke up this morning. When I woke up this morning, I'd never heard of Malik Williams. He played for the Sioux Falls Skyforce, as I now know it's pronounced, in the G League. Got signed in a 10-day contract, and he's fucking starting today. Malik Williams makes his NBA debut and gets his first NBA start today. Did the Tampa season ever get this bad? Did the Tampa season ever get this bad? Like, do you think, I'm going to try to go through the Tampa season, unfortunately. And I'm going to try to find, if I can get like a starting five for each game, I'm going to try and find a worse starting five than this one. Okay? I just, did it ever get this bad? At least like Emmanuel Quickly and Grady Dick are playing, right? Okay, let's do this. So last game of the season, they started Malachi Flynn, Stanley Johnson, DeAndre Bembry, Kem Birch, and Freddie Gillespie. Good Lord. So not NBA quality, not NBA quality, not NBA quality, not NBA, barely NBA quality. Had a good year. We'll give Kem Birch some flowers. DeAndre Bembry 23, Stan Johnson 24. They only played 6 guys in this game. Malachi Flynn played 45 and a half minutes. Not even. Is that worse than the lineup we currently have out? Probably yes. So, okay. I looked at one game. Let's see some other ones in the mix here. Second last game of the season. That's the Pacers. Second last game of the season. Yes, we'll click on the correct button. Against the Mavericks. Flynn, Jalen Harris when he had the 30-point game. Kem Birch, Freddie Gillespie, and Stanley Johnson. That's just a touch better. I'd probably rather watch Jalen Harris than DeAndre Bembry. We'll go. Let me see 5. This is third. Let me see 5 lineups here. This one is Watanabe, Harris, Birch, Flynn, Johnson. These are probably worse. Yeah, because at least you have Emmanuel Quick and Grady Dick playing. This one against the Clippers, Chris Boucher, Gary Trent, Kem Birch, Malcolm St. Johnson. Okay, that one is probably better. And the last game I'm going to look at here. Sorry if you don't like seeing this. Raptors started. Gary Trent, Siakam. Okay, that's obviously better. Last game of the season, though. Yeah, Flynn, Johnson, Bembry, Birch, Gillespie is probably worse than our current lineup. Malachi Flynn probably will be out of the league at the end of this season. So it's in 3 years of this game happening. 3 full seasons will pass from this game happening. And all 6 players who played for the Raptors on this day will not be in the NBA anymore. Freddie Gillespie, this was the last time he ever played in the NBA. Kem Birch was out of the league half a year later. DeAndre Bembry, if I'm not mistaken, had 1 more year in the NBA before being out of the league, correct? Stanley Johnson had 1 more year in the NBA before being done. Oh, he had 30 games with the Spurs last year. Good for you, Stan, man. Malachi Flynn, I think, will be out of the league after this season. Aaron Baines never played an NBA game again. That's probably worse. Like, we look at this starting 5. Emmanuel Quickley. Jesus Christ. Emmanuel Quickley will be in the NBA again. Malik Williams, who knows? Who knows? This might be it. This 10-day contract. Grady Dick, many more years. Garrett Temple, this might be it. This might be his last season. He might retire. Jim McDaniels, well, he'll be here. Yeah, you know what? We've seen worse. What the moral of this whole spiel, we have seen a worse Toronto Raptors starting 5 while on Amateur Hour Sports. But the games weren't as bad and didn't feel as bad because the coach of that team was good and the Raptors weren't a complete eyesore to look at. They're bad, but it never got to a point where it was this horrific to watch. There we go. That one is worse. That game was an away game. I do remember streaming it, so Raptors fans didn't have to worry about paying for that one. But yeah, hey, some people are paying to see. Some people pay to see the Raptors these days. I don't know who's going to the games right now, but I think we're gonna get spanked today, man. Why you just started only play 9 minutes? I don't know. I didn't notice that. That is strange though. Was our win percentage higher that season? Yes. That year, the Raptors won 27 games and lost 45. This year, the Raptors have won less games than that because they have 23 wins, and they've lost more games than that. They have 4 less wins and 7 more losses than what they had in the Tampa season. So, yes, the Toronto Raptors of this season are worse than the team that played in Tampa. That team that, had 0 home games for an entire season. That team, better than this one. Sad. It's sad. Ant is about to cook us. Yeah. Damn, dude. How's dinner? Dinner was good today. You know, if you guys don't know, if you have the Harvey's app, you can get one of their burgers for $1.65. So that's what I did. I got a $1.65 burger, but then I needed to make it $12 for delivery. So I added cheese, and then I added another burger on the side and had 2 burgers for dinner. No sides, no drink, just a grilled chicken burger and a beef burger. But if you go in store and do the order from your phone, then you can absolutely get a Harvey's burger for $1.65, and you can load that bitch up with as many toppings as you want. I recommend. I recommend doing that. That's what I had for dinner. I was there on that stream. I think Stan John scored over 25. Yeah, I think I just saw he had, I believe it was 24 I just saw. But like, yeah, right there. He had a game with 30 points as well that season, which is just crazy. Speaking of Anthony Edwards, I was looking at, he released, you know me. I like basketball. I like McDonald's. And Anthony Edwards, they came out with this McDonald's All-America colorway of Anthony Edwards' signature shoe. And there's McDonald's logo on the back up here. One's blue, one's red. It looked really cool. Unfortunately, they didn't release in Canada, to my knowledge. So I was just looking at StockX out of my curiosity. They're $300 in StockX. It's a bit of a shame because they retailed for $160. So I don't know how they got to be quite that much. But yeah, just I don't know why I was thinking about that. They didn't release in Canada though. Why would they not release in Canada? They were Foot Locker exclusive, only in the States. Damn. Oh, well. I probably didn't need them anyways. When the draft lottery comes around, we'll all be happy we lost 3 extra games. Or these extra games. Yes. But, man, the likeliest outcome is the Raptors are not using their pick this season, even after all of this, right? The shitstorm of a comment section that is going to be this chat if the Raptors do not get the lottery luck on their side is going to be horrific. It is going to be a horror show of a scene. What the fuck did we take for? What the fuck? Yeah, people just be so mad. As if we had a chance of making the playoffs anyways. You want to know the starting 5, Red Knight? You got it. Manuel Quickley, Grady Dick, Garrett Temple, Jalen McDaniels, Malik Williams. Who's Malik Williams? Our brand new 10-day contract signing, fresh out of the Sioux Falls Skyforce. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Edwards out the gate. No good. And Malik Williams with his first NBA rebound. Shout out Malik Williams. First NBA game, first NBA start. Listen, I said this already, but I'll say it again to the people just joining in. This game means nothing to you and me. This game means everything to Malik Williams, whose first NBA field goal attempt is blocked by Jaden McDaniels. That would have been cool if he had scored that. It is his first, listen, that jersey that Malik Williams is wearing right now, that jersey is going to be framed for the rest of his life. His first NBA game. So I'm sure some family has flown out to be here. At least I hope so. This is a monumental moment. So congratulations to him. That being said, it's going to be tough. And it's going to be even more tough if Emmanuel Quickley is shooting like that rest of the game. Side of the rim, ugly jumper, and away. 0-0. Jaden McDaniels for 3. Off the mark. Rebound to Jalen McDaniels, who also starts here. I'd rather Malik Williams start than Jalen McDaniels, but unfortunately, they're both starting. Speaking of Jalen, puts in the first basket of the game. Now, let me know if anybody had Jalen McDaniels' first basket on their tickets tonight. The McDaniels family must be here. That's for sure. Naz Reid for 3. All right, here we go. Garrett Temple, corner 3.
Yep.
Corner 3 is good, and we have entered the Garrett Temple zone, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 Raptors. Do the Timberwolves fans stand up until they make a bucket? Y'all might be standing a while. What do you know about Malik Williams' defense? Jaden McDaniels to Rudy Gobert. Malik Williams fouls Gobert. And if you heard that, you maybe heard it from me. I am a continuous advocate for the importance of 10-day contracts. As far as I am aware, the average G League salary is in the $40,000 to $60,000 range, which is good. However, you earn more on your 10-day contract than you do in an entire G League season. So 10-day contracts are massive, especially if you can get a second one. Let me just confirm that. 10-day contract, NBA salary, as Rudy Gobert misses the first free throw. Timberwolves fans still on their feet here. Salary for 10-day contracts range from $61,000 to $175,000. So even if you're on the absolute bottom of that scale at $61K, you're making either more or as much as you do in an entire G League season. That is amazing for these guys. So when the G League player gets a 10-day contract call, understand how important it is, especially for a guy who has never played in the NBA before like Malik Williams. All right, it's 5-1 for the Raptors. The Timberwolves fans finally get into their seats. AEW doesn't get the bucket to go over Garrett Temple. Rebound goes to Naz Reid, who is fouled on the inside. And it appears as though that is Malik Williams' second foul. Now, as much as he's maybe not a great player, looks like this charged McDaniels. As much as he's not a great player, you know, the Raptors only have 8 active players available. So we cannot afford for a guy to be fouling out here. So that foul was charged too quickly, actually, so no problem. Naz Reid is heading to the line, though. I agree. $60,000 is not great for the lifestyle of an athlete. I agree. You have to invest. I guess your team invests in proper nutrition and workouts and such, but for a player that can just at any instant get moved to a different location, it's not terrific. So yes, the 10-day contract is massive. 5-5 now, as a 3-ball drops for the Timberwolves, and here we are. 8:58 to go in the first. On the bench for the Raptors today, Javon Freeman-Liberty, Jordan Nwora, and who is the other guy? I forget. I'm blanking. Mohamed Ugay. 5-5. Malik Williams for 3. Air ball. Does he bet? It looks like he bets with an air ball like that on his first NBA three-point attempt. I think he's lucky they gave him a shot clock violation. Good grief. That wasn't close. Is Malik Williams related to Mark Williams? I would say probably not, but I don't know 100% for sure. Edwards getting past McDaniels and picking up the foul, and Anthony Edwards going to head to the line here. Yeah, Gary Trent's been just disgusting on open threes this season. It's crazy. Man, NBA players love the initials chain or their number chain. They love that. DJ Carnes got a DC chain. Scotty's got the SB chain. Cat got the 33 chain. Is that his number? What is his number? His number 32. Is his number. Anyways, Minnesota Canada freaking free throw here. 6-5 Minnesota, though. They've hit 3 out of 6. Malik Williams, deep 2, loves this spot. Does love the mid-range. That's where he operates a lot with the Sioux Falls Skyforce. Doesn't get that one to go here. Hey, Malik Williams had opportunities to get his first point here. Has not been able to do it. Here's Naz Reid, one-on-one with Williams. In the corner to Alexander Walker, one-on-one with Grady Dick, and he is... Or there's actually a 3 in the key violation of Rudy Gobert. If Gary could finish the rim at any level, he'd average 20, no doubt. Wholeheartedly agree. (6-5) Timberwolves. This is a low-scoring game right now. 4 minutes in, it's 6-5. Quickly, to the rim. Gets past McDaniels, and nobody is there on the help defense. Easy 2 for IQ, and it's 7-6 Toronto. No subs yet for the Raptors. Going to be a tight rotation today. Only 8 guys available. Let's see how they fare. Edwards finds Reed one-on-one with Temple. Gets past him and gets to the rim and throws it down. Wow, Naz Reid got up. McDaniels, other side, goes up for the layup. When you go up for a mayup, what you typically do as an NBA player is shoot the ball. But McDaniels just doesn't. It comes down with it. That's traveling. He just didn't shoot it. I don't know what happened there. I guess somebody got a hand on it or something, but that's crazy. If Gary Trent's asking for more than 8.5, say good luck, man. Good luck with the rest of your career. If I'm drafting top 6, as of right now, my eyes are on Rob Dellingham. Yeah, Gary, it seemed like the $18.5 million was a bet on himself sort of contract, which was a bit surprising to me. It did feel as though he was gonna comfortably get low 20s in the market, but I guess that wasn't the case, or what happened, because I am surprised he took that player option to this day. But he maybe bet on himself. It might be a losing bet. Who knows? The free agent market has surprised me before. Maybe a team is ready to pay the premium for one of the best three-point shooters in the league, as Naz Reid knocks down the 3 for the T-Wolves. I do not want to pay Gary Trent $20 a year. Definitely not. Gary Trent Jr. Rockets, I'm not sure he's a Ime type of player, but people have surprised me before. Next season, are we even going to make the playoffs, or will we still be shit? We should be challenging. Like, we should be a play-in team next year. Should be is the key. If coaching doesn't improve, if, the draft doesn't go well, if free agency doesn't go well, absolutely. This team might miss the playoffs again, might be crap again. But this team should be at least challenging for a play-in tournament position next year. Will that turn into a playoff spot? I'm not sure. But they should be in the play-in tournament. No worries, winner one. People get busy. It's okay you missed the Lakers one. Yeah, the Lakers game wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We've had worse streams here. But hey, we're doing okay here. 11-7. Could be worse. So far in this game, honestly, how have we been that? I mean, I guess it's a close game, but not only the Raptors have done particularly well. They're missing a lot of good looks. Defensively, they're fouling a lot. They're just not making free throws on the Timberwolves. Maybe it's not going that well right now. When the league expands, are they going to realign certain teams like Minnesota and or Memphis to the East? I'm sure those teams would want to be realigned. But yeah, I guess if the next two teams are Seattle and Vegas, which would be my guess, then it would make sense to realign. Yeah, it would realign one of the Western teams to the East. Would you have to realign to? No, you just have to realign one. So Memphis, I believe, is the easternmost team, or is it Minnesota? I don't know. But Josh says they're fine in the West, so just bring Minnesota over. Vancouver should have an NBA team. Hey, pal, they tried that. Didn't work. I guess they had one in Seattle, but that was working. I don't really know why. Why did Seattle move? Gary Trent, as usual, wearing a good fit, normal fit. Skywar's got a Chevrolet jacket. All right. All right. Well, 11-7 for the Timberwolves. Raptors basketball. Malik Williams setting that screen. Garrett Temple up top to Grady Dick. Top of the key. Edwards matching up. Finds McDaniels cutting to the rim. Misses the layup. Other way. Here comes slow-mo. And a super slow-mo layup attempt. That's why they call him slow-mo, but does not go in. McDaniels to Williams. Now Quickly. Williams again. Hand off to Quickly. Sets the screen. Quickly. Outside to Temple. Sidestep into a mid-range. A wild mid-range attempt. Just terrible shot selection by the Raptors. And it's 11-7. The Raptors have 7 points in the first 6.5 minutes of this game. They are 3 of 12. Vancouver would do better with their team now, but I think Vegas and Seattle are like the obvious two places to get a team right now. Quickly to the rim, saying, fine, I'll do it myself. Gets through some defenders, up and under to the rim with the finish. Morris finds Edwards, and he's fouled by Jalen McDaniels. McDaniels unhappy with the call, but at least he's running today. He wasn't doing a lot of that on Saturday against the Sixers, hence the very limited amount of minutes in yesterday's game. Do I watch the CBL? I unfortunately do not. I'd love to keep up with every league, but time is not on my side. Naz Reid backing down Malik Williams. Puts it out on the wing to Jaden McDaniels. No good on the three. Darko tried to catch that pass. Did you guys see that? That was funny. I did see the Caitlin Clark performance. That was something. One of the most watched basketball games ever as well. Jalen McDaniels to Malik Williams. Wow. I'm so I've only seen 7.5 minutes of Malik Williams. Wow. He's got no touch. As Edwards hits the corner three. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, it's first game jitters or whatever. Man, he's got no touch. Absolutely none. Here's Nwora in the paint. Finds Malik Williams outside to Quickly. Needs a screen. Comes off it. Finds Nwora. Tough three on the wing as the shot clock's winding down. And Anderson baited into the foul, which will send Jordan Nwora to the line. Kyle Anderson talking like he's a guy they're gonna challenge for. Listen, I always find it funny when a guy coming off the bench, and granted, Kyle Anderson's a good player, but I always find it funny when a guy coming off the bench is begging for a first quarter challenge. Coach ain't using a fucking challenge on you. Like, if Anthony Edwards asked for a challenge, Chris Finch might say, all right, Ant, I got you. Kyle Anderson, he's not challenging for you. Like when Chris Boucher used to go ballistic asking for a challenge. Dude, Darko ain't fucking challenging that for you. Vegas got no loyal fans. I mean, you generate a lot of money, and they've proven that they can do very well with an NHL team. I mean, they just won the Stanley Cup, and there's been a ton of viewership at the live games there. If Quiet stayed with the Raptors, have won a championship. I think they would have gone to the finals. Not sure they would have beaten the Lakers, though. Caitlin Clark is, unless I'm fucking tripping, it's not Canadian. Delish. Yeah, she's American. Yeah, you're questioning my life. Is Caitlin Clark Canadian? 14-12 Timberwolves in this low-scoring affair here. Yes, one of the major reasons the Raptors are not named the Huskies is because the team that the group of people that founded the Toronto basketball franchise could not find a way to make a Huskies logo that differentiated enough from Timberwolves branding. Therefore, the Raptors came to be. 3-ball for Edwards is no good. Raptors locked in here, 14-14. Rebound other way for the Timberwolves. Edwards, coast to coast to the rim. No good. Edwards having a rocky start to this game from the floor. Wara to Freeman Liberty. Gets the layup to go. Janan says the N is silent in Jordan Wara's name. Is that true? Just Wara? Thank you. I had no idea. No, I would say Nawara. So it's just Wara. Is that true? But Matt Devlin, does he just say Wara? Let me really listen. Kids love dinosaurs. Well, at the time, people loved Jurassic Park. That's why. That's a major component as to why they were listed as a candidate that fans could vote on. Didn't the Vancouver Grizzlies do well in the NBA? Absolutely, and I cannot stress this enough, not. They were comfortably they comfortably had the lowest attendance rate in the NBA, and they were very bad. But nobody went to games. They could not get people to show up to games. That was the biggest problem. That was the biggest problem. Oh, you're saying why didn't they do well in the NBA? Big country though. Shout out Big Country. They could not get fans. That's why they didn't do well. They could not get fans. And I actually did an interview one day with a guy who founded the Raptors, and eggs for dinner. Eggs for dinner is good. Vancouver tried largely to market their NBA franchise as a copy and paste of their successful hockey franchise, the Vancouver Canucks. So a lot of the people involved with the Vancouver Grizzlies didn't really know how to treat a basketball team differently than a hockey team. They could not generate interest in the Grizzlies. Because if you're interested in sports, well, you liked hockey, you went to hockey games. The people in Toronto knew basketball was different. They knew they had to market it differently. They knew they had to treat it differently. People didn't understand basketball in Canada at the time. So much so that like in a game, just a regular sequence, if the Raptors made a layup, they wouldn't change the score until like the other team is already running their set on the other end of the court. They didn't know that these sorts of things have to be very quick. Gotta quickly change the score. Like there's little things like that along the way that Toronto had to learn, but they adapted very quickly to having an NBA market. They also drafted Vince Carter, which was monumental to the success of Toronto basketball. But Vancouver did not market the team well and did not market their team successfully. And as a result, they weren't very good and they never got fans. I didn't grow up with the Grizzlies because I wasn't old enough, but That's what I know from my research. There's actually a video on this channel about the history of the Vancouver Grizzlies. If you do care to watch, just go to my channel. It's an old video, but you'll see the early stages of amateur sports. But there is a Vancouver Grizzlies video if you want more information. Probably not very good video because I did it in like 2020, but it's there. Mike Bibby was a Vancouver Grizzlies player. Yes. Bullet Bill got the toddler-sized starter jacket with the Grizzlies. That's absolute heat, man. You gotta get an adult version of that jacket. That's absolute heat. The Grizzlies gear will always go hard. Absolutely, will always go hard. I gotta get a Grizzlies jersey one day. I gotta get the turquoise one. I gotta get me. Give me an Abdur Rahim one. I think the Raptors would have existed regardless, but a very large spike in basketball popularity occurred because of Vince Carter, who's going to be in the Hall of Fame, by the way. Garrett Temple just missed an open layup. Anthony Edwards just airballed a three. Or very side of the rim, rimmed a three. Here's Freeman Liberty for the Raptors in the paint. Floater over Rudy Gobert, gets the bounce. You know, I didn't grow up watching Vince, so maybe I'm not the best guy to explain, but from what I've seen, basketball took a turn in Canada once Vince arrived. Michael Grange thread. Send it my way. I'm not going to look at it right now, but I'll look at it later. Javon Freeman Liberty Loki, a good backup point guard. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, my carpet's messed up. I don't know about that. Freeman Liberty's defense is really not good. His offense is okay. I would be a little surprised if he made the roster next season, to be honest. Here's Morris in the corner for three. No good. Grady Dick rebound. Might be a good backup to a backup. I can agree with that. Now that Chauncey's in the Hall of Fame, I'm confident Lowry will be in the Hall. I think Lowry will be in the Hall of Fame. I think he'll get there. What seed do I have the Blue Jays this season? What a win yesterday, by the way. A Schneider 2-run bomb, 2 outs, top of the 9th. I got them as the 3 seed in the AL East. I'm hoping they scrape into. I think there'll be a wild card, and I hope they scrape in this time. Grady Dick at the free throw line here. I believe there was 3 in the. Was there a foul or 3 in the key? I wasn't looking there, but I kind of agree with Yada here saying Timberwolves are sleepwalking first half. We saw this with the Nuggets. We saw this with the Lakers. We saw this with a lot of teams. The Thunder. We keep it close, and then they just go, all right, we got you now. Grady Dick. Sidestep 3 at the buzzer is an air ball, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Alec Manoah on the mark. It's very sad, man. It felt as though we had an ace. Here's a guy that was a Cy Young candidate and just forgot how to pitch. I don't really see the reason to trade him. I mean, like, his market value is the lowest it's ever been. I think you're better off me trying to find the magic again with him, but yeah, it's a shame that it's come to this. He was so good that one year, and it just completely evaporated. And the Jays pitching is already really good, and imagine they had that as well. Starting pitching is quite good at the very least. I think it is. Is it? Well, let's look at the box score. First quarter, in the books. Not much to say. Sharing around the points. Freeman Liberty's got 4. Emmanuel Quickie's got 4. Wara's got 3. Gay's got 2. Temple is 1 of 3 from 3. Temple, I thought he'd be okay. Garrett Temple is not good. Malik Williams, I know it's just 1 quarter in his very first NBA game. He might suck at basketball. Some guys, you can tell they've got that touch. It just looks like he's got no touch, no feel around the rim. On the side of the Timberwolves, Naz Reid, of course, is playing well. 9 points for Naz Reid here, 5 rebounds. Good for Naz Reid fantasy owners in the final of their league. Edwards, strange 2 of 7 performance so far from him, but we've seen this movie before. The Raptors keep it close early and things fade away very, 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 very quickly. We'll see how quickly today. This game, as a spread, closed at, we'll call it 17.5. So yeah, 17.5 was the spread for this game. If the Raptors were to win, it would be the second largest upset in NBA history. Yeah, I know it's a quarter, but like, you can usually tell pretty quickly if a guy's got it. Or you know what? You can usually tell pretty quickly when a guy doesn't have it. Telling if a guy has it can take longer. It's usually a quick, you don't got it. And Malik Williams might fit into that category. Like Mohamed Gay for 3, airballed it. Like, Williams had like a short push shot that like a big's just got to have, and he was way off. I hope for his sake he gets an NBA point so we can always say he did it, because I don't know if he'll ever play in the NBA again after this 10-day contract, but man, not good. I guess the Paul Watson 30-0 brings up an interesting comparison. You know what's even funnier about the Paul Watson 30 then 0 back-to-back games? The 30th point Paul Watson scored in that 30-point game was, let me just completely confirm. My keyboard is not working. Why is my keyboard not working? Okay, let me just confirm. Okay, good thing I confirmed. The 30th point in that game for the Raptors was the final point he ever scored for the Toronto Raptors, because he had 0 in the next game and then never played for the Raptors again. Why is my keyboard not working? Why is my keyboard stop working? Okay. Let's plug it in and see if it works. Now that we mentioned you don't pronounce the N in Wara, I'm noticing Jack Armstrong and Matty D do not pronounce the N. All right, plugged in my keyboard. Is it going to work now? Yes. Okay. Don't know what happened. It is a wireless keyboard, by the way, but it plugs in to charge. It was not dead. I charged it yesterday. Anyways. We are a natural disadvantage from bad weather, high taxes, lower quality of life. Lower quality. Toronto's a lovely place to live. A lot better than Oklahoma, Utah. Like, there's worse places to live than Toronto. Toronto's also like a high market. There's a lot of opportunities to make money off court in Toronto as well. Toronto really buys into their athletes. There's reasons to live. There's reasons to play here. Like Milwaukee. Yeah, tell me a guy wants to live in Milwaukee over Toronto. Get the fuck out of here. Here's our boy, Malik Williams. Williams with the right. Dude, like, he's just nowhere near it. Like, he's just nowhere near it on offense. I thought looking at his field goal percentages from the G League that he was like a mid-range guy. He's got no touch. Like, he's got no touch. Okay, Canadian currency is yeah, definitely a hindrance for people signing in Toronto. Definitely. The currency and taxes, absolutely. Naz Reid backing down McDaniels. No good on the hook. Rebound to Wara. Finds Freeman Liberty. A three from the wing is good. Just above the break-in transition. And he makes it a 5-point game there. Now Viata with the brutal statements on Malik Williams saying, you can't finish those, you can't play in the NBA. As Naz Reid nails another three. How good is this guy, by the way? He was about to get discarded by the Timberwolves like a year and a half ago. What a player this guy is. Big Naz Reid fan sitting in front of you guys right now. Grady Dick just absolutely smothered by Alexander Walker. Some of the shot selection is not great here. Jaden McDaniels the other end of the court, no good. Wara with the rebound, and here he comes away. Nice little spinorama at half court. Find Freeman Liberty. Can he go back-to-back on threes? How about stepping in for a two? Gets the bank. I was about to roast him for taking a contested two over Rudy Gobert, but it was such a bad shot that it went in. Banks open. Nice and late here. 8:45, no problem. Banks open. Alexander Walker for three, and he knocks down another one. And what a season Alexander Walker is having for this Timberwolves team. Here's Jalen McDaniels working on Naz Reid and making McDaniels. Okay, McDaniels, a nice little move there on Naz Reid. Stops, starts again, gets to the rim, scoops it up off the glass and in. Reid on the other end of the court, disrupted at the rim. Wanted the dunk, wanted the layup. In the end, he had neither. 35-28. Freeman Liberty working on Alexander Walker. Finds Wara for three. Oh, no conscious. Just shoot that thing, Wara. Or Wara. Tough shot. Gets it to go. The Raptors still hanging around. 35-31. Just shoot. Fuck it. Just shoot. Well, the way the game is going right now, what I'm seeing, these guys just playing basketball. No structure, no like the shot. What I'm trying to say is they're just shooting, man. These guys are just, if they feel like it, they are launching that fucking basketball. We're not hunting high quality shots here. We're not trying to create advantages. We're moving around and yanking that thing. And for now, it's bad. It's horribly inefficient. But thankfully, The Timberwolves have been just as bad. We're shooting 39% from the floor or just under. They are shooting just over 39% from the floor and are 6 of 10 on their free throws. It's an ugly game. Raptors are making it ugly. Timberwolves absolutely stooping down to the level of this Raptors team. And it's a tight game as a result. But as soon as the rest of the Timberwolves catch up with Naz Reid, this is going to get ugly because the Raptors are making a lot of ridiculous shots here, and they're already pretty inefficient tonight. Yeah, like the caliber of looks Toronto are getting right now are horrendous. And the live spread is still 16.5. Hey, anybody try the Mary Brown's K-Crunch sandwich? It looks really good, and I want to try it. Do I know Flight Reacts is? Yes. I've heard of Flight Reacts. Do I think the Raptors do better next year? I don't think they can do worse. They can't. I don't think they can. Listen, it's not that bad of a game. They're down by 4 here. Try it on stream? Maybe. Naz Reid with another 3. God damn. God damn. Naz Reid got 15 points. We don't draft Noira just lost the ball to nobody. As Naz Reid makes another 3. Noir was just dribbling the basketball and it just lost the handle. I guess it happened to Scotty Barnes at the All-Star game, but we're locked in here, Jordan. Mini eggs. McDaniels mid-range. Whistle went, but nowhere close. Oh my God, TJ Warren. A TJ Warren sighting in 2024. How about that? Naz Reid's very good, huh? Why is Quickly still sitting? How many minutes did he get? Oh, I played 10 in the first quarter, to be fair. Yeah, even still, he's on pace like 30. I guess he's a minutes restriction. Get him back in the game, though. Here's McDaniels off the glass. All right. All right, Jalen.
Yep.
Make that. Here's McDaniels. Just Jaden, sorry. Turnout on Malik Williams. No good. Good contest. We were robbed in that series as well. I agree with you, Phoenix. Noira was his 3rd horrendous turnover of the game. Now I know why. That's so funny. Now I know why he didn't start. That was funny. I love that. When an NBA coach is pissed off by something, he turns to his bench and he goes, "Get in there," to one of his good players who's sitting. That's what he just did to Quickly. That just reminds me so much of one of my high school basketball coaches, man. If somebody fucked up, just turn to his good player. Get in there. Oh, that was such a classic basketball coach move there. Jalen McDaniels in mid-range just devoured. Naz Reid almost caught that jump shot. Other way, Alexander Walker for 3, no good. Noir rebound. Man, these guys they're just hooping out here. That's it. They're just hooping. No structure. Noira, oh, nice little floater there. But man, these guys are just playing basketball. No game plan, no team structure. This is just 5 individuals shooting the basketball around. It's honest. It's a shoot around here. Anthony Edwards, got Temple stumbling a little bit. Yuck. Ooh. The future is now, old man. You ain't that age anymore, Garrett. Your time. If Garrett Temple was on the fence about retiring, that might have done it there. That might have done it. Oh, good. Oh, good God. He did his best, but oof. Right, Gary Trent's pants are just horrible. Brutal game here. Somehow it's only a 10-point game, but the shot quality of the Raptors today, I don't even think they should have 36. Like, it's going to be a very low-scoring first half. I don't even think they should be at 36 with the way they're shooting the ball right now. McDaniels does have no left. Also noticing that. Malik Williams, McDaniels, no left. Temple, no speed. Malik Williams, no talent. Emmanuel Quickly, no play time for some reason. Grady Dick, what is his no? No help. No help. Even though he's 0 of 2. No help. There are a lot of players I don't want to see next season on this team. Could the Raptors right now with their current roster beat the winner of the NCAA tournament? Oh, come on. Like, the spread in that game would probably be like 30-something. Yeah, come on. There's always like a topic every year, like, could the worst NBA team beat the best college team? Like, they would destroy them. It wouldn't even be close. I think there is a large mistake in the amount of talent in the NBA. Like, the amount of talent you need to be in the NBA, first of all, to even be on a roster. Like, there are a lot of college players who never go beyond the college basketball. That is the highest level of the sport they will play. Yeah, don't worry about that. First Raptors player to be elected into the Hall of Fame. Well, I guess we have Hakeem, and Chris Bosh, but it'll be the first player to be inducted as a Raptor, which is good. And the second one will be Kyle Lowry soon. Well, congratulations to Vince. Important to the history of the Raptors, but potentially not the savior, as maybe he's been branded. Maybe as I have branded him. McDaniels, what are you doing, bro? All right, Temple takes it to the rim. Really difficult shot through contact. Just hooping, guys. We are just hooping. Naz Reid up top to Edwards around the logo. Attacking quickly. Kicks out to Morris. Now Anderson. Slow-mo corner three. Man, I love Kyle Anderson. He's just slow motion, man. Everything he does. That three-pointer. Slow motion. And he nails it. Nothing but net. Nails it. Can we trade McDaniels brothers? That'd be sweet. So we get the one with talent. Hey, I told you guys yesterday, anybody who wasn't here, I saw McDaniels in public 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? Two days ago. 2 days ago. I did not ask for a pick. The story was not only did I feel morally obligated not to ask for a picture as Gobert throws it down, man. Not only did I feel morally it would be wrong to ask for a picture after roasting him so much, I just didn't really want a picture with Jalen McDaniels. Grady Dick in mid-range. Nice bucket there. Oh, damn, wouldn't talk smoke to his face. Oh, I didn't say anything. I saw him and went, wow, that's Jalen McDaniels. And I went about my day. I guess if the opportunity presented itself to have a conversation with one of these NBA players, I'd say a lot of these things to their face. But what I'm not going to do is in public see Jalen McDaniels walking into an apartment building and go, hey, you suck and you don't even try. You can't do both at the same time. To his face, I'd say, if I could, sit down and have a conversation with him, you had a tough season. You've fallen out of the rotation. And on court, it doesn't really feel as though you're putting in the effort to win that rotation spot back. I'd be a bit more diplomatic about it, but yeah, I don't really have desire to get that photo there. If McDaniel saw you, he'd be asking, okay, let's not go that far. Quickly blocked by Morris. Other way for the Timberwolves, and Gobert misses the dunk. So the game stays at 15, and quickly to the rim gets the dunk. All right. How tall is Jalen? Yeah, I knew right away because of how fucking tall he was, man. He's big. Like, Scotty Barnes, when I met him, didn't give me, like, he's obviously very tall, didn't give me that holy shit type of vibe. Jalen McDaniels did. He is very, very tall. It's like I say, if I saw Darko in public, ain't no way I'm asking for a photo. The amount of shit I talk, that'd be so wrong of me. Malik Williams to Temple. Temple, mid-range, off the glass. Way off. 16-point game, 56-40. Warren to Gobert in the paint. Loses it. All right, Malik Williams, he's not been bad on defense, I suppose. Quickly to the rim. Misses off the glass, and the rebound to the Timberwolves. Edwards in the paint. Pass McDaniels, gets the floater to drop there. Does watching a lot of basketball make you good at 2K? Can confirm from personal experience, it does not. Quickly to Malik Williams. Just shoot it, bro. Do it. I've seen enough. That's it. I've seen enough. Where did they find this guy? Dude, where did they find this guy? Tell you one thing, Zach Edey is better than Malik Williams. Gobert just swatted Grady Dick. Oh my God. Is anybody else seeing this? Gobert just, oh my God, that was disrespectful. He just, like, how far away was that three from the basket? Like, that looked short and wide. That looked, that's his second airballed three. The other one was a shot clock violation, but like that was a wide open straightaway three. How do you airball a straightaway three? Like, you don't need time with a team or anything like that to, hit the rim on a straightaway three. Like, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. He was open. Let me rewind here. He was open. Rewinding here. Wow. What did Matt Devlin say? That, like, guys, that looked like a good few feet away from the basket. Let me watch it a third time. Wow. Wow. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Granted, he's been okay on defense. I don't think defensively he's been like completely out of place, but he is out of place on like it is glaringly obvious that he is not anywhere close to NBA quality on offense. Like glaringly obvious. He is 0 of 6 from the field. He's 0 of 2 from 3. It is extraordinarily obvious that he is in the wrong place. And it's got to feel like a pretty sinking sort of feeling. You know, this is his first NBA game, thrown to the Wolves, figuratively and literally. Playing against Rudy Gobert. But, dude. Yeah, I hate to be harsh, but dude, he has no touch. Like, it's not even like, yeah, he's doing the right things, but like he has no touch here. No touch around the rim. And his range is way off right now. Good grief. And I did a fucking video. I did a video for this guy. I airballed 2K. Listen, he's making like $100,000 to do this. Who did he scam? Which Raptors scouts were out there watching this guy? I did say in the video today, look, they see a guy who's tall, who's like maybe he can space the floor. But man, I did a video about this guy. I got to pin a comment on that video because I can't have people watching this later on saying, dude, what the fuck were you talking about? Oh, man. Yeah, I can forgive, first game jitters and stuff. But it's not even close. Like it's not even close. It's not like layup rimmed out, 3-pointer hit the rim. He's airballed 2 threes. And he had like a pretty close layup on a pick and roll that he went way too high off the backboard. And he had like a turnaround hook push shot with the right that like a big's just gotta have. And it's like the backside of the rim and away. Like it's not even close here on offense. Defensively, he doesn't look out of place. He's a big body. He's using his size. But good grief. Yeah. He started today. Oof. I don't know. This might be the only 10 days he has an NBA contract. Sorry, Malik. I'm sorry to see this, Malik. Goodness. You can look at some of my door shots. Some of them got ugly, but hey, I'm on national TV here. He actually has a tattoo that says "Bet on me" right here. So maybe, I don't know, maybe bet against himself or something. I'm not going to delete the video. I did just pin a comment on that video saying this guy stinks, actually. Wow. Might have to revisit that one on the second channel. You know what? We'll give him the second half, I suppose. We'll give him we'll give him the second half, I suppose. But if the first half is any indication, yeah, not very good. Makes me think, was this the best guy we could have found from the G League? I don't know. Well, look, Malik Williams played 5 years in college. He got his degree and then some. He's good. Anyways, that is the first half. Sorry for that long-winded rant on Malik Williams, but I am going to go fill my water, go to the bathroom. When I come back, we got the second half. But before that, we'll talk about the first half. We'll break down the box score. While I'm gone, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're getting very close to 17,000 subs. Let's see how close we are. We are 15 subs away from 17K. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you haven't liked, hit the like button. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I feel like at some point, Malik Williams has got to get like a putback or a layup out of the pick and roll, and he'll get his first NBA bucket. But as of right now, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. Both of those threes failed to touch the rim or the backboard. God damn. Tough night from Malik Williams so far. But hopefully, second half, he's on pace for 36 minutes. Hopefully he settles down and regains touch around the rim. But not a great first impression for Raptors fans. Making me look bad out here. Also in the Raptors, Mayo quickly is 3 of 9, 0 of 3 from 3. Not great from him. Garrett Temple's 1 of 7. Not good from him. Jalen McDaniels, 3 of 6. Actually, he's had some questionable shots, but looks good based on what's around him today. Mohamedou Gay struggled. Jordan Nwora, actually, with a decent performance. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Freeman Liberty as well. Some solid numbers off the bench, 4-6 from the field. On the Timberwolves side of things, Edwards had a 2 of 7 start, but since then, he's made 4 out of 6 of his shots. He's up to 16 points. Naz Reid, just lighting it up from deep. He's 5 of 7 from the outside. He's got 18 points. And it felt as though this game was only a matter of time before they locked in and got going. From the inside, they haven't been great. Not a lot of points in the paint, oddly. Raptors locking down the paint here. They've only allowed 8 points in the paint, but the Timberwolves are knocking down shots from deep. They are 12 of 23 from the outside. Strangely, 7 of 20 on twos in this game. Weird. Raptors, instead of being, good at one, bad at the other, they're bad at both. They're bad from the field, shooting 17 of 46. That's good for 37%. and they are shooting 3 of 13 from 3 at 23%. Rebound-wise, keeping it even. They've committed a bit of extra turnovers. We knew this game would be going bad, but it's just 5 individual basketball players looking to get some shots up here. That's really what we're getting out of this game. It's 5 guys just taking shots. I can't really expect them to be running a lot of plays or whatever, but they're just settling for some of the worst shots out here. For real, they're just settling for some of the worst shots. They're getting blocked quite a bit, way off onto some, and even some of the open ones. It's just there is just a complete and utter lack of talent overall in this Raptors team. I mean, it is what it is. The season is where it is. It is what it is. This is the situation, Terrence going to head over to watch the Raptors-Wizards game. Listen, if you just want to get in the building because you haven't been to one in a while, for sure, you do you. But, if you're looking at the type of players I'd be seeing, I don't know if it'd be for me. I don't know how expensive they are, but you know what? I'd say if you can keep it under $30, you'll have an experience. But I'm not shelling out a lot of money to go to Raptors games, if I'm any of you. Let me actually look at how expensive those tickets are for you. Let's look on Ticketmaster. Okay, cheapest seats for that Wizards game, $60. It's a no from me. You can get Jay's tickets for cheaper, and that's who I'd be going to see right now. I'm not paying $60 to watch Malik Williams, Garrett Temple, and Jalen McDaniels. I'm sorry. But hey, if you're just there to hang out, you haven't been to Raptors game, just want to show your support, by all means. I imagine that that arena will be pretty empty in that one. Drinking beers at a game hits different. Hits your wallet different. You gotta drink before and after. Maybe one just to keep it going at the game. Maybe 2. But I guess Jay's game, they got the dugout deals. But at a Raptors game, I don't go to any, so I don't know. Leafs games, I'll get one pre-game and maybe get one at one of the intermissions, but I'm not really bothered. It's just so expensive at the Scotiabank Arena. Man, all right, guys, 6.5 more Raptors games to go this season. We're almost there. We are gonna get there. Pop some edibles, save money. Yeah, I guess, or just drink pregame, or both. Maybe. Scotty Barnes is an all-star. I said at the time, the one shining light on the season. You can always remember that this is the Scotty Barnes all-star year, but that's it. That's it, really. This one is ugly. Ugly season, ugly game. Everything's going bad. Just give me the second half and let's move on with this thing. Thinking about the Malik Williams video I did, I never said anything overly positive. I said, yeah, the Raptors didn't want to see Garrett Temple at center anymore. They saw a big body who maybe could space the floor and are going to give him an opportunity here. Well, they are giving him an opportunity. That's it. Flynn's got 31 points tonight. Bro, don't. Listen, I'm not saying anybody is doing this. That's impressive. Congrats to Malachi Flynn. Please don't, nobody come out here saying, man, why did we trade Flynn? Look how good Flynn is, blah, blah, blah. No. Don't do that. All right, second half has begun, and I'm at least marginally surprised. The lineup is the same as what started the game, but again, Malik Williams has been okay on defense. He's in the paint, occupying that space. First play of the second half, Grady Dick off the glass and in. We are underway, 58-44 for the Timberwolves. Let me actually focus here. It gets a steal. Look at that. Malik Williams gets a steal there. All right. Jalen Williams, coast to coast. Dude, he's so trash. Another steal. Jalen Williams just looked off 2 open passes, left his feet, and just threw it away to the Timberwolves. Dude. This guy makes $4.5 million a year. Oh, my God. Edwards past McDaniels in the corner to Alexander Walker. And the three-point party continues in Minnesota. Oh, my God. McDaniels doesn't have an excuse to be this bad. Grady Dick off a screen, steps into a 2. Is Grady Dick going to be the hero of the second half? Not that time. Missed jumper. Edwards. Outside to Naz Reid. He's been locked in from 3 today. And another one for Naz Reid. This Naz Reid guy, he's made 5 threes in the first half. That's his 6th of the game. Probably should cover that guy. Here's McDaniels driving. And I agree with Rig Papa. When McDaniels is driving, he's fucking shooting. That's it. He's shooting the basketball. He's picking up that dribble, and he's shooting. Edwards picks Grady Dick's pocket at half court. Gets to the rim. Misses. All right. McDaniels up too quickly. 5-on-4 here as Grady Dick doesn't want the Gobert smoke. Gets to Temple in the corner. But Grady Dick will have a 3 from the corner, but does not knock it down. Yeah, Daniel's just thinking, I'm shooting this no matter what. No plan B, I agree. No look for a pass, just straight up drive and pray. Drive and pray. Not much coming here. Naz Reid's balling, though, and I got to tell you, my fantasy team was in complete and utter peril this morning, and he is lifting me out of this. I know you guys probably don't give a shit about my fantasy team and whatnot, but I got to tell you, my guys needed this today. My guys needed this today. We're back in action. My team's back in the mix here. I'm in the final of my fantasy league, so I want to win the money. So, anyways, you guys don't care. Did you see Precious Achiuwa throw away the ball at the end of the game when the Knicks lost to the Spurs? Some things never change. I don't want to disrespect him to it. He's been playing very well for the he's been playing very well for the Knicks. I would never have foreseen that. I'm going to actually revisit that trade in a video probably tomorrow. But yes, he still has those precious moments in him. What's Malachi Flynn saying now? How many? We got to monitor the Malachi Flynn stats. He's got the entire fourth quarter to go here. Malachi Flynn is up to 34. That's got to be a career high. He had 30 with the Raptors once. Actually, his career high was 27 in the Tampa season. So this is a career high by far at 34 points and counting for Malachi Flynn. He's at 36 now and counting. He's 12 of 15. He's 3 of 4 from 3. Congrats to Malachi. If only he could, average 7 a game. and instead of just having like these one-off sort of nights. Congrats to Eric Flynn, who's probably like subtweeting Masai Ujiri somewhere. You disrespected my boy. You traded my boy. You didn't believe in him. You didn't give him the chance. Probably subtweeting Nick Nurse as well. You giving him playtime, you would have done this for the Raptors. You'd still have your job. Nurse got lucky. Nurse lucky he left. A lot of Raptors fans out here today. Why? There's a guy trying to teach looks like he's trying to teach a girl basketball. Doesn't look like it's going very well. I don't know. That was like a pretty memeable clip there. Yeah, how many chances did they give Flynn? Like, at least 50 good ones. Grady Dick off the glass. No good. Garrett Temple trying to grab that rebound. It's Malik Williams who's blocked on the putback. Viciously blocked. You're 6'11". Dunk the fucking basketball, Malik. None of this fucking soft shit around the glass. Do you have any idea who that is next to you? That is Rudy Gobert. He can't throw up this weak shit in his house. Quickly in the corner to Garrett Temple. Wide open three. Front rim and away. Garrett Temple sucks. He's kind of fooled me in some of these games. He's bigger role, expanded role. He stinks. For Gobert on the glass. Has it stolen away. I think it's another steal for Williams. Malik Williams, good defender. Not good at anything else. Grady Dick in the corner for three. Makes this one a 21-point game. Look, I know he's trying, but there's some things you just gotta have if you are a professional basketball player. Like you gotta understand where you are right now. He smoked layups. He's been blocked twice. He's airballed 2 threes. Man. Naz Reid for 3. This one doesn't go. McDaniels in the rebound. Full court to Temple. Layup is good. Favorite thing, agreed, is a made Grady 3. He got blocked. Nothing you could do there. Dunk the fucking basketball. You're 6'11" at the rim. Dunk the basketball. Go up strong at the very least. Like a weak push at the rim. This ain't the G League, man. Gobert, weak side rebound. Posting up Williams. And just backs him in and puts it in. Can't do anything. That time he can't do anything. Grady Dick for 3 off the mark. McDaniels in the rebound, though. Floater. He almost airballed that floater. Jalen McDaniels almost airballed a 2-foot floater. What does Flynn have now? 38. There's still 8 minutes left. Good grief. Listen, I've seen a lot of G League players. I'm being really harsh. How is he in the G League? He averages 10 in the G. He averages over 10 a game in the G League. How? Look, I think his defense is fine, but he has no touch. Honest to God, he's no touch. Quickly for 3, no good. Rebound. Temple puts it back. And it's a 21-point game. I keep saying stuff. He's sticking out like a sore thumb, man. It's glaring. It's glaring he's out of place. That's the problem, man. I guess Rudy Gobert, but like if it is Rudy Gobert, don't throw up weak shit at the rim. Because you know that's Rudy Gobert. His threes, this Rudy Gobert isn't making him airball his threes. It's not a easy matchup, but like there's some stuff you just gotta you can tell when a guy doesn't have it pretty quickly. It's not always apparent if they do have it, but it's apparent when they don't. I don't know, man. This is not it. Is Scottie Barnes right now a top 10 small forward in the NBA? There's a lot of good small forwards in the NBA. Top of my initial gut tells me no, but I wouldn't be surprised if he crept in. He was an all-star after all. Defensively, Malik Williams is holding Gobert. Gobert has, in general, the Timberwolves barely have any points in the paint. Gobert is 2 of 5 tonight. I know he's got 12 rebounds, but we're holding off on the paint. We're holding with the paint defense. We're doing well there. Like I said, he's doing okay defensively, but he is a disaster on offense. Malachi Flynn is still on 38 points, 6 minutes to go in that game. Ev Woman, who is this guy starting for the Pistons? A guy from Princeton made the NBA? Wow. Man, Gobert swatted Grady Dick. That was so vicious. And then that Williams, okay, he couldn't have dunked it, but that was a soft ass field goal attempt. Like a hook from down here with Rudy Gobert in the vicinity. Come on, man. Gobert's about to win his 4th Defensive Player of the Year award. I don't believe anybody has ever done that unless Mutombo did it. I think Mutombo was 4. Oh, and Ben Wallace had 4. I thought Ben Wallace only had 3. So he's going to equal Mutombo and Ben Wallace's record, 2 Hall of Famers. Is Rudy Gobert a Hall of Famer? When Rudy Gobert wins his 4th Defensive Player of the Year, there's a strong candidacy for him. Anthony Edwards for 3. Let me see what Gobert's Hall of Fame probability is. It's only 25%. Sorry, if you are a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year award winner and you're a 3-time All-Star, I think you've got yourself a good chance. I have learned... So Basketball Reference likes to list nicknames for players. So Gobert's got some funny nicknames, but in particular, this one is horrible. So Gobert's nicknames are the Stifle Tower, which is fine. The French Rejection, which is mid. The Gobert Report, which is kind of funny. But the final listed nickname for Gobert is Gobzilla. I guess it's spelt Gobzilla, but it's pronounced Gobert. So Gobzilla. That's not a great nickname. But I also have never seen that nickname used before. So I don't know. Gobzilla. Let me type in Gobzilla on Twitter and see if that ever comes up from Timberwolves fans. It'll just all be King Kong and Godzilla stuff if I type it in. Yeah, it's all Godzilla stuff. No, I want Gobes. Yeah. Search instead Gobezilla. So somebody has a Gobezilla Twitter account. There is a hashtag Gobezilla. Okay. Actually, it is somewhat frequently used. Okay. Gobezilla. There you go. People on Twitter call him sometimes Gobezilla, but I have never heard that before. Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I guess she's a lock for number 1 overall, huh? I mean, how could you not draft her first overall? Chris Finch is nasty for that one. Nasty work, given challenging up 24. Nasty work there by Chris Finch. Jab it down his mouth. What the fuck? I think he's talking shit to his brother now. But Minnesota ball. 75-51. Under the rim. McDaniels on McDaniels. Oh, you gotta shoot that, Jaden. You can't have a 1v1 with your brother under the rim and kick that out. It's a 24-point game. Take the damn shot, dude. Yeah, Missoula's against the Raptors was worse. Definitely far worse. Who's older, Jalen or Jaden? I actually don't know. I think it's our Jalen that is older. Somebody got to talk to his parents, by the way. A Jaden and a Jalen. Like, you had to name them like the same thing. What's their dad's name? If their dad's name is something similar, I'm going to lose it. Let's see. Jalen is 26. I would be shocked if Jaden was older than 24. What is his dad's name? Do we have dad's name? Huh. Couldn't find anything. 77-54. We do need a McDaniels versus McDaniels ISO for the people. That's all we got tonight. Jim McDaniels actually not doing bad tonight, all things considered. Didn't Sadiq Bey get 55 off the bench? No, not 55. I think PJ Washington had a 44 game this season. Malachi Flynn is into the 40-piece zone. Malachi Flynn is actually, has an opportunity. There's 2:46 left. Malachi Flynn is 5 points away from a 50 bomb. Malachi Flynn might actually do this shit. Malachi Flynn might get 50 points tonight. This is nasty work, man. Jeb McDaniels, another floater, goes begging. Tied Lowry's career high. Hey, he's going to beat it, dude. He's got 45 with 2:40 to go. It's a close game still. Malachi Flynn's got 45. He just missed a shot, too. He's hunting 50. Just go for it, man. This game might single-handedly save his NBA career. I'm not even joking. This game might single-handedly be the reason he has provided another opportunity in the NBA next season. I would have bet his career was over after this season. That game might single-handedly give him a look somewhere. Good Lord. What happened to the game I love? Timo says, do you think in the future we'll see an influx of 5'9", 5'10" point guard with 5'3", 6'4" wingspans? That'll be considered by the NBA since it's coming down to quickness. No. You gotta have a special ability to be that size and play in this league. I don't see an influx coming. In fact, I see an influx of taller dudes in the league leading more into size and switchability. The best defensive teams are switchable everywhere. I personally don't see it. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't have a role in this league, but I don't foresee an influx of these types of players. Yeah, they absolutely still have a role in this league, but I don't see that number increasing. Let's see. Malachi Flynn still on 45. Pistons down 10, 50 seconds to go. Looks like the 50 piece is just a little bit too far out of reach. Check that. Malachi Flynn has just hit a 3, and he is up to 48. And if he can sneak a layup in the last 33 seconds, Malachi Flynn has a 50 piece in the NBA. How many total? Malachi Flynn is 50. Malachi Flynn has just achieved Malachi Flynn has 50 points, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck this game. Fuck the Raptors. Malachi Flynn has 50 points in an NBA game. What has happened to the game to the game I love? This is this is done, bro. The NBA got to do something about this. I wasn't a believer until now. Adam Silver needs to address this. Adam Silver can't allow this to happen. Adam Silver got to say, okay, enough is enough. Malachi Flynn is the second player since 2000 to come off the bench and get 50 points. I don't know what to say, guys. Malachi Flynn just scored 50 points in an NBA game. This is all that matters to me now. This Raptors game, they're down by 28. I have not been watching. I have just been following the Malachi Flynn story. Malachi Flynn, there's 21 seconds left, and it's a close game. He might get more. He might get to 53. Do not come in here saying we fucked up and traded him. Nobody, better not see anybody coming in the chat saying We should have kept him, bro. He's so good. Why do we trade this guy? I don't want to see any of that. Okay? This has got to be the most outrageous out of character performance in NBA history. Like this he's got to be the worst player to ever score 50 points in an NBA game. I'm not trying to be funny. Players to score 50 points in an NBA game. Okay. Like who's done it once? Bunch of people have done it once. Okay. Like, okay, there's some players I don't recognize, but I can't go through all of them. Okay, let's go through all of them. If I don't recognize the player, I'm gonna just look at their box, like their page, and see. Just see like who they are. You know, are they just some scrub? Or what? Tim Duncan only did it once. That's surprising. A lot of these guys are probably like from the fucking Stone Age, to be fair. Joe Barry. I feel like I recognize that name, but there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. We got to do it. 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 We owe it to the Malkai maniacs out there. Truck Robinson, what a name. Okay, I feel like that's all I'm looking through. I'm not going through anymore. All right, let's do this. Joe Fulks, Hall of Famer. Boom. Fred Brown, one-time All-Star. Boom. Better than Flynn. Hall of Famer. Boom. Hall of Famer. Boom. Three-time All-Star. Boom. I know who Glenn Rice is. Why did I click Glenn Rice? Loading. Loading. Two-time All-Star. Boom. Not him. They're all good. Hall of Famer. Boom. Not him. One-time All-Star. Boom. Not him. Dave Bing. Hall of Famer. Boom. Not him. All right. Hang on. Here we go. Been around the league. A lot of random teams. Tony Delk. Are you our man? Are you know, probably better than Flynn, but this is a random player to have a 50-point game. Tony Delk. Tony Lorenzo Delk. How Italian can you get? From Tennessee. Willie Burton, an all-rookie. Okay, a pretty random 50-point game. Okay. All-Star, boom, he's better. Hall of Famer, boom, he's better. A lot of Hall of Famers I don't recognize. Three-time All-Star, boom. Charles Smith, here we go. That's not that random. Good player. Good player. Terry Cunning, two-time All-Star. Joe Barry, one-time All-Star. Billy Knight, three-time All-Star. Here, ooh. Oh, no, he was a scorer. Truck Robinson, two-time All-Star. Hall of Famer. I think, ladies and gentlemen, in the least disrespectful way possible, this is the worst player to ever score 50 points in an NBA game. Congratulations to Malachi Flynn. I mean this in the most sincere way possible. I believe he just saved his NBA career with that. I think he would have been out of the league. I think that was it. And this game, somebody will give him an opportunity after seeing a 50-point game. That's it. There are many of the all-time great players in this sport, many of them, who will never score 50 points in an NBA game. And Malachi Flynn has done it. What has happened to the game I love? This is more interesting than the Raptors game, honestly. I wish I did a Pistons watch along, dude. Wow. Congrats, Malachi. I did not think he had that in him. I knew he had a 30 in him. I did not think he would ever sniff 50 in an NBA game. That is a truly astonishing feat. Is the game done? It's done. He finishes with 50. Second highest scorer on his team had 11. He had a 50 piece and they lost. All right. Why has Malik Williams stopped shooting? I don't know if you saw his first 7 shots, but I have an idea as to why he might have stopped shooting. All right. Let Malik Williams play garbage time here. Get this guy an NBA bucket. Here he is. Fumbled the pass. I thought that was it. Raptors are down 101 to 64. We are in danger of the worst loss in franchise history here, folks. It is a 37-point game. Messiah Wash, shut up. 37-point game. The largest loss in Raptors history is 46. Just complete and utter annihilation in this one. Three ball up for the Raptors. No good once again. 101-64 here. I think Malachi Flynn extended his career by a year at the minimum. TJ Warren for 3. No good. Rebound. Luka Garza in the game. Damn, we're getting Luka Garza minutes, huh? Quickly at the baseline with the jumper. Back to a 37-point game. Flynn drops 50 the night the Raptors lose by 50. What a poetic story this could be. You know what? Tonight, Flynn would have started and probably been an important player for the Raptors. Let's not joke about that in the chat here, Phoenix. But I think it would be the worst day of my life if Malachi Flynn scored 50 on us. McDaniels is just really bad at basketball, man. We have our fun, we joke, we laugh, we ridicule, but at the end of the day, Jalen McDaniels is just straight up a bad basketball player. That's it. That's it. He turns the ball over too much. He's lazy. Settles for bad shots. He's just not good at basketball, man. Does Darko? I'm no longer gonna put blame here on Darko. I don't know how you get the team to get excited about a game like this. Some certain things you can blame about coaching. I don't think you do anything today. Like, come on, Malik Williams started today. If the Raptors just said, "Listen, I know we gave you a 10-day contract, but you're good. Just go back to Sioux Falls, buddy," I wouldn't be surprised after this game. Yeah, but the thing about the players who are worse than McDaniels is at least they try. They're hustling. I don't get that from him. This one isn't as bad as the Sixers game where it like really looked like he did not give a shit, but this is a rough one. House of Highlights. Malachi Flynn made it. Well, I guess he had the 73-point Pro-Am game once. But Oh my God. I'm just in utter shock right now. I'm just in utter shock right now. A Malachi Flynn 50 bomb. Never in my wildest nightmares did I ever foresee something like this happening. Well, will the Malachi nightmare coincide with the Raptors nightmare here? The Toronto Raptors are losing by 41 points here, and there is still 8 minutes left in this game. The Raptors' largest loss in franchise history is 46. And we're 5 away from that. There's 8:11 to go. And I don't know, there is not a single Raptors lineup that is going to be able to compete with any Timberwolves lineup today. Like the Timberwolves have good depth players. Like the Raptors are going to lose. What's the live spread in this one, guys? What's the live spread? It's got to be like 45. The live spread is 40. I think the Timberwolves cover that, but I'm not betting that. But I think the Timberwolves cover that. Let's get Malik Williams a basket. Big three by Quickly. Listen, all we care about now, guys, is keeping this one within 46. That's all we care about right now. Keep this shit within 46. Monte Morris. Here's the 5 right now. It's Monte Morris, Luka Garza, Jordan McLaughlin, Wendell Moore, TJ Warren. That's the 5. Like Wendell Moore, decent, recent second round pick, sizable guy, switchable guy. Monte Morris, high quality point guard. Jordan McLaughlin, underrated player. Garza, former player of the year in college. TJ Warren, former bubble Warren. There's players here. 41-point game again on the Monte Morris 3. 110-69. Raptors trying to keep this within 46. Largest loss was April 15th, 1996. The Raptors lost 125-79 to the New York Knicks, and we're here. At the rim, no good for the Timberwolves. 6:23 to go. Raptors down 41. Nwora, foul. Okay, a couple big free throws coming up for the Raptors. Trying to keep themselves within 46 here. Flynn has a 50-point game on the same night of the worst loss in franchise history. Come on, man. Chris Paul's career high is 43. Steve Nash's career high is 42. Kyle Lowry's career high is 43. Siakam's career high is... Oh, I do think he did manage 52 once. Thankfully. Fred VanVleet, of course, managed the 54 once. So, thankfully not there. Yeah, Siakam had the 52 against the Knicks once. Eric Flynn is going stupid right now. Right. Wendell Moore, layup, no good. Raptors within 40. Nwora. Never thought I'd hear Raptors keep it within 46. Listen, this is what we got. This is who we are right now. $112.72. 5:34 to go. I ain't going anywhere with history on the line. Grady Dick turns it over unnecessarily. Another unnecessary turnover by the Raptors. Garza going coast to coast. Swings in the corner. Who the fuck is that? Even Matty D doesn't know who that is. That is Dacian Nix. Some reason that name is familiar. But when Matt Devlin says, and the 3 is no good there, and he pauses, he has no idea who it is. Will the Raptors ever win again? They're not winning this season. That's it. They're losing out. It's going to be a 21-game losing streak here. Somebody out there somewhere has Malachi Flynn in their fantasy team today. Just think about that. Somebody's got to have it, right? Raptors turn it over again. They're down by 41. Jonte Porter does. Corner 3 for... I don't know who is that. Oh, Leonard Miller, Canadian boy. All right. 44-point game. It's going to be 46 if Garza makes this layup, which he obviously will. It's a 46-point game. This is it, guys. We're in the danger zone. We're in the danger zone. The Raps are down by 46 points. This is equal to the largest loss in franchise history. There's 4 minutes left. There's 4 minutes left. There's 4 minutes left. They're going to do it. We're going to lose by 50-something. They're going to lose by 50-something. Knicks to the rim. Big block by Mo Gay. Freeman, Liberty, Grady, Dick. Grady, we need it. We need a bucket, bro. We need a bucket right now. Grady Dick, nice move to the rim. Up and under. Big bucket. 44-point game. Is it true Jonte's making $2 million a month from betting? Pretty much impossible. So... yeah, it's not true. In the corner, big 3. Oh my God, huge 3 by Freeman Liberty. Cuts this one to 41. Garza, this is a mismatch. Garza over Malik Williams, no good. Freeman Liberty throws it to Gary Trent Jr., who is in street clothes on the Raptors bench. That's a turnover. It's like pretty much impossible to make $2 million a month betting on sports, by the way. Like, you just can't get that sort of money down. Garza backing down Gay at the rim. Garza is just a post machine, dude. It was fun watching him in college. 120-77. 43-point game. Malik. Would be nice if Malik Williams got a basket, but unfortunately he's off and he will not score in his NBA debut. At the rim, Leonard Miller makes it a 45-point game. And we are flirting with history here. We are flirting with history, guys. McDaniels just yanks a three, because why not, dude? And it doesn't go, of course. 2:13 to go. Garza and one. And if he makes this, it's a 48-point game. Timeout called. Extending the pain. But the Minnesota Timberwolves currently lead by 47. So, yeah, fun fact about that DraftKings $1.2 million screenshot. So there's been a considerable amount of verification that it's actually a real screenshot. That being said, good luck getting that money out of the DraftKings account and into your bank account. I don't think that money is going to see the light of day. But, yeah, that somebody did that. Involved with Porter? Probably. But that was a real screenshot from DraftKings. Again, it's not as simple as, okay, withdraw the money to my bank account. Yeah, probably not going to happen there. An investigation's going on. There is a criminal investigation going on. That money ain't seeing the light of day. I just accidentally clicked on the YouTube link here for this stream, and the title of the stream, Raptors vs. Timberwolves live watch along. This one might get ugly. I certainly would not have ruled out at the start of the day the worst loss in franchise history, but still feels rather unfortunate to be here. We're down by 47. The largest loss in Raptors franchise history is 46. So by the way, guys, Malachi Flynn has the single lowest career point per game average entering his 50-point game. He is now lower than who was previously the lowest, which was Terrence Ross, who, of course, did it for the Raptors. So Malachi Flynn is likely the worst player to ever score 50 points in an NBA game. It's a 48-point game after the Garza free throws. This would be the largest loss in history. They don't have many more possessions to try and make this right. McDaniels to Gay. Gay to Freeman Liberty in the corner. Shot clock at 7. I'm actually nervous, guys. Freeman Liberty, floater. Huge bucket. But they need to stop. They need to stop. This is currently the scoreline of the largest loss in franchise history. 125-79 on April 15th, 1996. I wasn't born, nor would I have been born for 3 more years. This is poetic. This is the exact same scoreline. The Raptors have free throws coming up, though. Freeman Liberty at the line. Needs both. Needs both here. If they get a layup, at least we'll tie it. We need both here, Javon. First one is good. Olynyk clapping on the sidelines. Nobody else is clapping. Freeman Liberty makes both free throws. 44-point game. Other way, big block Mo Gay. Run that clock, boys. Run that clock. Cover the spread. McDaniels attacks Garza at the rim. Is he just the worst basketball player you've ever seen? Then he fouls at half court. They should have called that. Garza dunks it. 46-point game. Again, this is history. 46 is equal to the largest loss in franchise history. Grady Dick for 3. Grady, please. Front rim, no. Noir rebound. McDaniels. Don't shoot it, Jalen. Oh, and 1. Okay, Jalen, 44-point game and a chance to make it a 43-point game. It's starting to look like history is not going to be made today. It's starting to look that way. Made free throw, 43-point game. Okay, it's starting to look like we are going to avoid history. Wendell Moore's other ideas. Lays it in. It's a 45-point game. Hopefully, the Timberwolves, they have garbage time in play. They're not going to run out the clock. We need to score here. Foul called in the bonus. Freeman Liberty to the line. Can cut this to 43. Can almost guarantee that history is not set tonight. That's Mohamed Gay at the line. Oh, no, I thought it was Freeman Liberty. Mohamed Gay at the line. Gonna need both of these. First one. Well, too strong. The way the fans are cheering, it sounds like they win like free pizza or something if he misses both. Makes a second. Yeah, they're booing. Seems like it was a pizza thing or something. That's what the season's come to. It's a 44-point game. Need one more stop. Almost a backcourt violation. Inside to Garza is going to lay it in. This is our last possession. It's a 46-point game. That's history. It's the last possession. Can we sneak one more basket? Don't dribble this out. Come on. Any bucket. We need a 2. Turnover. They're going to score. 48-point game. Are they going to take one last shot? Freeman Liberty. Spins. Doesn't go. Not in time. Wow. They did it. That is the single largest loss in franchise history. They lose by 48 points. Wow. So twice in the month of March, the Raptors managed their worst home loss in franchise history. And at the start of April, the Raptors suffer the single worst loss in franchise history. It's an away game, so that other record we set earlier in the week, last week, will remain as the worst home loss in franchise history from March 27th, a week ago today. But this is the largest loss in franchise history for the Raptors. 133-85 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And on the same day, Malachi Flynn drops 50. Same day, Malachi Flynn drops 50. The Raptors lose by 48 points. This is a bad day. It's a bad, sad, bad day. I know their lineup sucks. They've had worse lineups. We went through it. They've had worse lineups than this. How do we go on? What do we do? How do I wake up tomorrow to this game having existed? 48. Let's start recording our post-game show. Let's do this. Let's do it. On April 15th, 1996, the Toronto Raptors lost by 46 points to the New York Knicks. That was the largest loss in franchise history until today. The Toronto Raptors, April 3rd, 2024, have lost by 48 points to the Minnesota Timberwolves. How did this happen? Well, we're going to do our best to break it down in tonight's post-game show. So, the start of the game, I certainly would not have ruled out another historic performance by the Raptors to this degree. However, did not expect it to be like this. In the month of March, the Raptors set the record for their worst home loss in franchise history twice. They set it, then they broke it again in the span of a month. A week after losing by 44 at home to the New York Knicks, 145-101, the Raptors lose this one 133-85. Not only is this the most embarrassing loss in franchise history, the largest loss in franchise history, not only is this the historic day that will live in infamy for, who knows, maybe we might break it again on Friday, who knows, but what I'm trying to get at is not only has this happened to the Raptors today on court, it is the same day in which former Toronto Raptor Malachi Flynn scores 50 points in an NBA game for the Detroit Pistons and perhaps single-handedly saves his NBA career. Would have been poetic to lose by 50 on the same day Flynn drops 50, but this one's ugly. If you're watching on the live stream, the title of the stream is "This One Could Get Ugly." It got ugly, but we're gonna do our best to break down just how this one happened. Before we do that, want to remind you we're still doing content for the Raptors season. We're still doing watch parties. We're still doing post-game shows. If you do enjoy, please, I need you to hit that like button for me, for my sake. Please hit that like button. And remember to subscribe, because not only do we have content coming for the rest of the regular season, there is tons of content coming in the offseason and beyond as well. But, a day like this really reminds you. Yes, we suck. Yes, we have a bad lineup. Yes, we're going to get blown out every game. But we don't even have the fun little tank stories to go with it. Even in the Tampa season, we had random guys on a nightly basis scoring 30 points. Stanley Johnson had a 30-point game. Paul Watson Jr. had a 30-point game. Jalen Harris had a 30-point game. We had these fun little development sort of stories or fun individual stories to go with it. And a day like today reminds you that, Malachi Flynn had his 50-point game. Delano Banton is having a very insane run with the Portland Trailblazers. But, we don't get anything even close to this. Nobody is stepping up. Nobody is having, just an outlier performance here. We stink, and it's just as bad as possible. We've lost by 40 points twice in a week. 44 plus twice in a week. And I get like this team stinks, okay? Look at the starting five. Emmanuel Quick and Grady Dick, great. Garrett Temple started. He might retire. You know what? After a game like today, he probably will retire at the end of the season. Jalen McDaniels is horrible at basketball, and he started today. This morning, Malik Williams woke up, and he was a G League player. He started and was very clearly out of place and was 0 of 7. Our bench was Mohamedou Gay, Jordan Nwora, and Javon Freeman Liberty. I get that team stinks, but let's go back to the Tampa Tank season and what was likely the worst lineup they ever used during that season. It was the final game of the season. The Raptors lost by 12 points to the Pacers, who had Sabonis, Brissett, Doug McDermott, Justin Holiday, Karis LeVert, like 5 real NBA players, okay? The starting 5 for the Raptors in that game was Malachi Flynn, Stanley Johnson, DeAndre Bembry, Kem Birch, and Freddie Gillespie. The only player who came off the bench was Aaron fucking Baines. You will have to do a lot of convincing to tell me that lineup is better than this one. But even throughout that Tampa season, the only game that got on the list here of like the worst losses in franchise history was the one against Cleveland, where they were decimated by COVID. Only 4 NBA players were fit to play, all 4 of which were bench players or worse. And they had 4 G League players called up on 10-day contracts just for this game. That is the only game from that Tampa season on this list. So, a lot of 2024 games on this list. So, a lot of 2024 games on this list. Only one 2021 game on this list. So, the point I'm making is, yes, the roster stinks, but, like, I think we're entitled as Raptors fans to expect maybe a little bit more out of this team. Like, Malik Williams just played his first ever NBA game. It looked out of place. Jay McDaniels is barely trying. Like, Nwora just takes any shot that he even has a sort of thought about. Like, there really is no structure to what they're doing. It's just 5 guys on the floor having to shoot around. Shot quality is horrific. Like, I'm saying all this while also like managing the expectation. I would have expected them to lose by 20, 25 tonight. That's fine. That's like less than half of 48. Well, not 25, but I could have easily expected this team to lose by 20 points tonight. That's not even half of 48. So, you know, as much as we're tanking and the roster sucks, we've had worse. You can't lose by 40. You can't lose by 40 every night. You know, for a coach in his rookie season, you want to showcase like some ability, please. For the players here, Garrett Temple, who's a free agent, Jordan Nwora, who's a free agent, Mohamedou Gay, who's a free agent, Javon Freeman Liberty, who's trying to earn a spot for next season. Like, can we have like some sort of additional push to try to avoid embarrassment like this? Because, you know, we're fans of this team. I'm going to be a fan of this team. I'm going to continue to be a fan of this team long term. A lot of these guys, they may not be here next season. Garrett Temple probably won't be here next season. Malik Williams, I assure you, is not getting an NBA contract. Mohamedou Gay probably won't be here next season. Jordan Nwora probably won't be here next season. Javon Freeman Liberty probably won't be here next season. Jay McDaniels, I hope he's not here next season. So it may not matter to these guys. It does kind of matter to us. So I just feel a little bit better if it just felt like they gave a little bit more of a shit than they do. 37% shooting from the field for the Raptors, 23% from three, 51% from the field for the Timberwolves, 47% from three, 21 turnovers for the Raptors, 28 points off of those turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers, man. How many were Jalen McDaniels? Only 3. It felt like he had like 15. 5 from Freeman Liberty, 4 from Nawara, 4 from Grady Dick. And a lot of these are unforced, just loose dribble for no reason. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, what do I really expect, right? What do I really expect from this team? Not much, but I assure you I can expect this team to keep the game within 45, maybe. Because there's been a lot of bad teams in Raptors history who've played a lot of good teams, and none of them lost by 48 ever until tonight. So 6 more games, guys. 6 more. 15 losses in a row. I can handle a losing streak, but I guess I can clearly handle it. I don't particularly love to see the Raptors continue to carpet bomb themselves over the list of largest losses in franchise history. 6 more. Bucks Friday. Oh, baby. Wizards Sunday. Pacers, Nets, Heat back-to-back. Tough. Well, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for joining in, hanging out with me tonight. But I'm out of here. Plenty more for the rest of the season, though. Keep it locked, drop a like, and make sure you're subscribed. I will be doing content in the playoffs. Maybe I'll find some games here or there. Jeez. I'll probably do some games here or there where I'm covering the playoffs. I'll definitely have some on my works channel, the Board HQ. But there's going to be streams throughout the summer, throughout the off season. Live stream for the lottery, live stream for the draft, live stream for free agency, as we always do. There's going to be tons of great content, guys. Streams are still going to be active. Videos, I've started to lock in and going to get more active. But, man, is it too much to ask to keep the game within 40? Evidently it is, because we've lost by 40 twice in 8 days. But I just wish they could do a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna go. It's late. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. It's almost funny when they lose by this, but it's kind of not as well. So thank you guys. Have a great rest of your weekdays. I don't know. I'll see you on Friday as Raptors take on the Milwaukee Bucks. 6 games left. I am currently going to be streaming 5 of them. Definitely missing one. I might miss Tuesday for a work function. We'll see. But still tons of content on this channel. Keep it locked. We're getting very close to